going to do a 20-minute intermediate rise and shine workout. So anyone in the Yoga Healer community knows that I've been saying you gotta basically wake up, you hydrate, you poop, and you move. And so this is the move segment of that trilogy. So we're going to just start standing, and as you stand, just take a deep breath in and just feel how lucky you are to be able to practice today. Draw your palms in front of your heart and honor this opportunity to move into this body, really to, as consciousness, move into the sacred vessel of this body more completely today. And that's our intention. Bow. Release your hands. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, interlace your hands behind you. Inhale, lift your armpits to the sky. Lift up to the sides of your neck. Exhale, bow forward. And as you breathe, just want to think of maximizing pranic intake. So we're trying to infuse ourselves with prana. Use your whole body to give a prana into yourself. Squeeze your feet together. Squeeze even your palms together. Stretch your thighs back. Lift your torso out of your pelvis. Bring your arms even more overhead. Release your crown to the earth. And then inhale, lift your heart up. Stretch up, touch the sky. Exhale, bend your knees. Deep Utkatasana, bring your palms together. Stretch your index finger forward. Squeeze your arms by your ears. Bring your arm bones backwards. Good. Now from your tailbone, push down to your big toe more. And as you do that, you might notice your waistline slide back. Inhale, stretch up, arms straight, touch the sky. Exhale, bow forward, touch the earth. Inhale, lift your heart forward. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Toss your feet down, lift your shoulders toward your ears. Squeeze your hands towards each other. Bring your hands back, pull your hands back, lift your armpit, chest forward. Inhale, lift up and back, downward dog. Bend your knees, hop. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Interlace your fingers, index finger to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees. Waking everything up. Feel the four corners of your feet on the earth. Spread your toes. Peel your pinky toes back to your heel. Root your tailbone through the big toe. Lift your chest, arms back, ears back. You're maximizing prana for the day. I want you to feel the North Pole, the crown of your head, South Pole, base of your tailbone. Stretch the poles apart. Inhale, stretch up, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward, touch the earth. Inhale, lift your heart forward. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Squeeze your hands in. Roll over the tops of your feet. Inhale, upward dog. Spread your pinky toes down to the floor. Squeeze your hands in. Pull your hands back. Lift your arms and chest forward. Ears way back. Inhale, roll over the tops of your toes. Stretch back down dog. Bend your knees. Inhale, hop. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise again. Hands together, index finger to the sky. Exhale, bend. Now get a little deeper. In your knees, sit down a little lower. Bring your arms back even further. Lift up to the roof of your mouth, root down to your tailbone. Stretch the poles apart. You're clearing your body so that no matter what happens today, no matter what happens during your detox, that there's space for it to happen. Inhale, stretch up, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward, touch the earth. Inhale, lift your chest forward. Exhale, step your left foot back. Heel down. Inhale, windmill your arms up. Nice to see you again. Exhale, bend your front knee to a square. So we're making space so whatever happens today can move through the vessel of the body. It doesn't get stuck in the mind, making a story, making an experience about it. Exhale, warrior of the goddess. Bend your front knee deep, root your tailbone, lift your crown, lift the sides of towards each other. Hollow your groins. Root your tailbone. Lift your armpit chest. Lift the sides of your neck. And just feel how you're creating a sacred space for the process of detoxification, the process of healing, of rejuvenation to happen. Touch your hand down to your calf. Lift your left arm up to the sky. Look at your fingertips. Deep breath. And inhale. Come all the way back up, over, stretch back, downward dog. Look at your hands. Move into your hands. Move the light of awareness into your hands. Wake your hands up muscularly. Pull your hands towards each other. Get more weight on your knuckles so that your forearms lift forward. Squeeze your arms together. Inhale. Lift your right leg up. Exhale. Bring your knee to your chest. You can even try to touch your elbow with your knee. Inhale. Stretch the right leg back up. Exhale, bring your right knee and try to touch your your tricep, your outer right arm. Inhale, back up. Try to cross over and touch your left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, touch the elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, outer tricep. Inhale, up. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Downward dog. 3 deep breaths. After the third exhale, drop your forearms to the floor. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. Deep breath in, lift your arm bones forward. Exhale, melt your heart, walk your feet in. Lift your right foot up. Turn your right toes in. Lift the inner right thigh high to the sky. Stretch it strong like a hamstring stretch. From your heart, push down through your forearms. Stretch up through your hips, out through your feet. Exhale, release. Other side. Exhale, release. Child's pose, knees wide apart. Sit back on your heels. And notice in your child's pose, notice how much prana is going into your pelvis. Good. And slowly help yourself back up. Good. Stretch back, down, facing down. Inhale, right foot forward. Bring your left knee to the floor. So now we're going to get deep into the guts. Take your right hand to your right hip. Lift your left hand to the sky. Bring it across. Deep twist. Now lift your left knee off the floor. Palms can be together. Or you can drop your finger pads to the floor. Take your right arm over your right ear. And from your pelvis, stretch through your feet. Lift forward with your arm bones and your palate. And stretch north pole, south pole, in opposite directions, a bit long. Super long, opening the possibilities. Tailbone down, slide your guts back, lift your guts up towards your palate, and lean the whole right side of your chest back. Exhale, release, and change sides. Right knee down, left hand to left hip, right arm to the sky. Exhale, twist. Slide your waistline back. Lift your right knee up, right hand to the floor, left arm over the left ear if you can. Otherwise, palms together is just fine. And just feel that you have the power to open the middle. And that's what we're doing in cleansing. We're opening the middle so that the prana can circulate. This prana can enter the cells and really open the middle of each cell. So more life force can move from the inside outward. You're fluffing your cells. Pull your hips back, lift your arm bones forward, lift your skull forward, get long. And then exhale, release, touch the floor, stretch back again, downward dog. Good, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra.
sit back on your heel, take your right forearm to the floor and bend your right knee. Point your foot, left hand, right foot. Deep, fast stretch. So this way of having the left hip on the left heel, that enables you to take any tension out of the knee. Because it's early in the morning. Anyone with knee issues, their knees might not have much circulation before you stretch your quads. So we stretch our quads first so that the knee can just relax. Let your feet be awake, aware. Squeeze your shins in. Anchor your hips back. Draw your tailbone down, twist your chest to the sky. To go deeper, get more of your palm onto your right foot. Push the palm in. Now from the pelvis, stretch the right knee back and push your foot into your hand. So you root the south pole towards the back of your mat, lift the north pole, armpit, chest, and skull. Lift that forward and turn to the sky. Exhale, release, change sides. And bend, grab, left forearm to the floor. Throat open, eyes soft. So feel you're moving in. You are consciousness. That's who you are. You're 14 billion years old. You're consciousness. And for this lifetime, you have this form. Own it. Move in. Pull your knees together. Haul your thighs apart. Anchor your tailbone down. Buttocks touch down. Now push your foot closer to your hip. And then from your pelvis, push your foot more to your hand. And stretch out. Lift your armpit chest out of your pelvis, ears back. Exhale and release. Lift up and back, down and down. Good. We're going to do inversions now. So if you need to go to the wall, to do the handstand, you go to the wall. I have a wall right here, so I'm just going to take my hands about 4 or 5 inches from the wall, come onto my knees. Take a deep breath in and fill the space that you made, North Pole, South Pole. Fill the space that you've created with breath. Exhale out your heart. Inhale, lift your hips, your knees, and then step one foot in, pick up. If you can balance, fantastic. If you want to play with balancing, you can bring the crown of your head to the wall. Take your feet off the wall. Stretch the poles apart. And you're making space for whatever is going to arise in the cleanse. You're okay with anything. That's our stance. We're okay with anything arising. We're making space in the form to be flexible and strong. Exhale, one foot down, the other foot down. We're going to do Pincha Mayurasana next. If you'd like to stay at the wall, that's fine. Sit back on your heels, catch your breath for a moment. You might find that it only takes 1 or 2 breaths to center yourself. The more advanced you get in yoga, the fewer breaths it takes to get very deeply connected, deeply centered. And sometimes we have the opportunity to take more breaths if we take that opportunity. Experiencing it more light, more grounding, more connection. Plant your hands and your forearms. If you're doing this against the wall, your hands will only be about 4 or 5 inches from the wall. They should not be any further. Forearms down. Squeeze your forearms in. Inhale, lift your knees up. Take a deep breath in. Lengthen the North Pole. Lift the arm bones and the crown over your finger pads. Exhale out your heart. Walk in with your feet. Lift a leg up. Whatever leg's lifted, turn those toes in and widen the inner thigh back and apart. Then kick up. Spread your toes. Own this vessel. Move in as consciousness, as life force, as light. Move in. Through the pinky toes, through the finger pads. From the tailbone, through the crown. And exhale, lower one leg down, the other leg down. Sit back on your heels. Sit up. Spine totally long. And just feel how many breaths to return to center. To a slower breath. Just patient, aware. Deeply noticing. Good. Inhale. Press down with your hands. Stretch up and back. Down and facing dog. Slow, deep breath. Stretching the back with the legs, forward with the arms. Inhale and step your right foot forward. Lunge. Bring your back into the floor. Hands to your hips. Take a breath in. Pull your feet together. Anchor your thighs back. Root your tailbone. Lift your chest to the sky and start to curl back. So you want to open the shoulders in this pose. You're going to take your hands into cactus arms. Elbows as high as your shoulders. Deep breath in. Lift your arm bones towards your ears and start to curl back. And you are conscious as you're moving into form. You're owning this vessel. And you're clearing out any debris that's accumulated. Lift the chest. Anchor the tailbone. Lift the chest. Curl the head back. So patient with this process. Patient and yet working with vigor. In this paradoxical way of owning the timeless and the in-time aspect of yourself. Inhale, come back up, touch the floor, and change sides. Anchor down, inhale, lift up. For balance, squeeze your shins in, thighs back, tailbone down, arms in the cactus. Root down for your pelvis, inhale, lift your chest, lift your palate, and curl back. Now you can do this as a quad stretch from your pelvis, stretch down through your right knee, lift up with your palate, curl back. Push more energy down to lift up, root down to rise and stretch these poles apart. Inhale, come all the way back up, touch the floor, stretch back, dog. And then inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, Virabhadrasana 1. Bend your front knee, stretch your arms. Square your hips by pulling your feet together. Widen the left thigh, drop your tailbone. Outer spiral on your front leg, go to outer, right hip in. And then transition gracefully, warrior 3. You're going to cross your midline right onto your right thigh. Pivot your left heel off the floor. Step forward gracefully. Stretch your arms forward, legs back. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Squeeze your arms by your ears. And try to get your pelvis, your shoulders, your head, your finger pads in a line. Exhale, bend your knees, step back, lift up, touch the sky. Exhale, touch the earth, jump to switch. Heel down, warrior 2. Warrior 1. Letting breath move this form. Consciousness inviting breath to move forward. Who are you? You are consciousness. You're 14 billion years old. This is your vessel for this lifetime. Even if you don't believe that, just feel into that perspective. So notice what that perspective opens. How deep are you moving in? Move into this form. Move into your cells. Exhale. Lie your torso on your left leg. Spin your right heel up. Pop forward, warrior 3. So you're stretching and you're practicing a new perspective. Who you are is your personality, who you are is consciousness. You're light. And you own this form in this shape. You're a superhero. Exhale, bend your left knee, lift up, touch the sky. Exhale, touch the earth. Step back, downward dog. Pull your hands towards each other. Lift your arm bones forward. Stretch your leg bones back. From your heart, stretch down through your hands, up through your hips, down through your heels. And then walk forward, standing forward bend. Feet can be hip distance apart. Pants adjustment. If you're more advanced, feet inner edges of the feet can touch, toes spread. Magnetize muscle onto bone. Firm your legs. Empower your legs by hugging the middle. And then lift the torso out of your pelvis. Just lift forward. You get more and more of your torso out of your pelvis. Get your torso out of your legs, freeing yourself. You can interlace your hands behind your calves, or you can even grab your elbows, just walking your elbows down towards your ankles. Firm legs, kneecaps lifting. Opening the South Pole, lengthening the North Pole. Exhale, release your finger pads, bend your knees, come to a seat. You can line your heel up with your perineum. Widen your inner thighs back. We're going to end with a minute or two of alternate nostril breathing. You can take your right hand and fold in your first two fingers, your index finger, your middle finger to touch the meat of your thumb. With alternate nostril breathing, it's best to have very short fingernails, because then you can use the pads of your thumb and the pad of your fourth finger of your right hand to close the right nostril and the left nostril alternately. Now, alternate nostril breathing clears the left and right hemispheres, the masculine and feminine energies, the heating and the cooling flows of the body. It balances the left and right brain hemispheres. And it's a practice that what I continually hear from advanced Vaidyas, from advanced Ayurvedic doctors and practitioners, is that this is the quintessential practice for establishing balance in the complex organism of the human body. We're incredibly complex between our mind body, our emotional body, our physical body, our endocrine system, which we really, in Western medicine, feel like we've barely tapped into what it's all about. We're so incredibly complex. And yet this simple technique of inhaling, block the left nostril with your fourth finger, inhale through the right nostril, slowly, gently, deeply, and then exhale through the left nostril. You release your fourth finger, place the tip of your right thumb right where the soft cartilage ends on your nose. Inhale slowly, deeply, gently through the left nostril. Exhale through the right nostril. But this quintessential practice, inhaling through the right nostril, exhaling through the left nostril. It balances this subtle instrument of the human body. Inhale through the left nostril. And many of these Vaidyas that I've spoken with, and it is many, exhale through the right nostril. They recommend a 15-minute practice of this a day, so it's a long practice of this a day. Keep going side to side. We're not going to do 15 minutes, we're going to do 2. Just to get it as a practice, just to stabilize us as a tool that we use in our bodies, that we know about, that we feel the benefit of. And perhaps over time our practice will grow. Slowly, deeply, gently, with
Keep that lift even as you exhale. Eyes soft, jaw relaxed. You are consciousness and you're optimizing this vessel. This vessel that experiences emotions, that experiences thought patterns. And you're optimizing the mind, the emotional body, the physical body. All at the same time, complete awareness, slowly, deeply, gently, inhaling through one nostril, exhaling through the next, inhaling same side, exhaling through the opposite. And you can end with an exhale through your left nostril. Return your right hand to your thigh. Feel what an honor and a gift, this sacred lifetime, this sacred body. And drawing your palms together, we bow to honor this practice, all the teachers and teachings that have shown us how to move in.